You know, sometimes I come up with really good ideas. And sometimes I come up with some pretty bad ones. Everybody, this is probably one of the good ones. Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package. Good evening. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your Deserted Island Getaway Package. There's so much to look forward to, but first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Well, we all know what my name is. O-L-L-O. My name is Rollo. I am completely okay with being called that. My birthday is month 8. I did not expect it to go that direction. And the day is the 28th. Confirm. August 28th is in fact my birthday. Rollo. Let's see. Oh, yes, here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture of you, Rollo. Oh, don't worry. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. Well, please choose your style. You can change this later. Wow, I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'm pretty pale. Let's be real here. I'm pretty pale. Let's change some of this hair. Kind of this length now, I'd say. My hair is definitely starting to turn that color, but for right now, I think I'm, no. Yeah, I guess I'm a generic that color. Is that all I have for hair options? That sucks. No offense. Eyes, is this supposed to be a joke because I look high a lot? Yeah, I think my eyes are more of, this kind of blue. Is that black? Yeah, no, definitely that kind of blue. That's definitely my eyes. Let's see what kind of eyes I would have, though. Honestly, yeah, I kind of got the generic round thing going on. I can't tell. That looks kind of more like me, I think. Alright, let's go for nose. I definitely have a triangle nose. There's no doubt in my mind that I have a triangle kind of nose. And I'm pretty smirky. So that kind of looks like me. Not gonna lie, if somebody told me that was me, I would totally believe them. Alright, and I do kind of have like rosy-ish cheeks. Because yeah, that looks totally more like it. I look like that. You know, I'm not, this is the closest I think I've gotten to looking more like myself. I would not wear those clothes, though. I look kind of like a sailor. I'm not digging that. I might be from Florida, that might be my, like, home, but damn. I don't know. I'm not really and now I live in New England, so maybe it does fit me. I don't know. Anyway, let's do this. Confirm. Everything looks alright. Great, you're all set. All set. I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your records. And now, let's start talking about your new home. So exciting. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes. In fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is, we have islands in both the Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So tell me, Rollo, Where do you live now? Live now. I live in North America. Ah, excellent. That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So naturally, we'd recommend that you relocate to an island in the Northern Hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? So far? Sounds okay. Very good. We have heard a number of lovely uninhabited islands. We have a number of lovely inhabited islands in the northern uninhabited. Why can't I speak? In the northern hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size and they're all quite natural. So don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I'd do it. I'll show you some maps now, and you can choose the best one for your new home. New home. Alright. Huh. Okay. This is interesting. I kind of really like this one. But man, that one would probably be really easy to get around in the long run. No, I think I want to go with this one. I really think I want to go with the top left. I've seen some of these patterns before, but this in particular is very interesting to me. I'm going with it. Yep. Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off to you. But before we depart, I have just one final question for you. If you could only bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? What would it be? A sleeping bag, probably, because I would like to sleep. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. That was just a hypothetical question. Nook Inc. will fully cover all of your basic needs. Yes, yes. Uh-oh. Yo, we're ready to board already. I'm scared of planes. Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate this time. Perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Here we go. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. Alright. Crazy, man. Oh, I'm so excited for this. You guys have no idea. Man, the loading screens are a lot longer than I thought they were. There we go. Wow, the colors. Oh, the weeds. We got pears! I've never gotten that before. That's awesome. Alright, cool. I'm cool with that. I was hoping for cherries, but I'll do pears. Pears is the second coolest option to me. Okay. We're here. Now, I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now if you'd like to move L to follow us. Okie dokie. Let me talk to my two guys here first. Coach. Talk later. Jog now. Let's go. Alright, I'm jogging. Who are you? Sylvia. We can chat later. I want to see where this is going. Yeah, me too a little bit. Ugh, and there's Tom Nook. Our fearless leader. Here we go. Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Sylvia here? And how about Coach? And there's Rollo, of course. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But, first things first, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate, and... but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy and then choose a spot to place it. Alright. Excuse me, I highly recommend picking up your tent from either Timmy or Tommy first. Alright, cool. I'm going to pick it up from which one has the flag. Tommy, here you go, Rollo. Your very own tent. Thank you, Tommy. Once you find a perfect spot, press X to access your inventory. Then select your tent to place it. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decisions. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with a map, too. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Once you've put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you find a great spot. Thank you. Alright. Here we go. Man, I look like Ross from Game Grumps. Anyway, welcome guys to Let's Play, or Rollo Plays, Rollo Plays Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, I'm going to explain a few things here, okay? First thing, you can't say right now. I figured I couldn't. Anyway, hold on. There we go. That's how I get the map up, right? Alright, that's where I am. We only have this limited area to place our house, right? We can't get over here because there's too much stuff going on. So we have to find the perfect place to put our home, right? And I don't want it to be too close to here. I would probably honestly want it closer to this region, if we're being honest. It's close to the dock. Honestly, right here is probably a good spot. This is honest probably where I'm going to put it. Anyway, this series is going to be a lot different than my other series that I'm doing. Right now I'm doing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but this one's going to probably last even longer than that. I'm actually probably going to have this series last a couple of years, if you can believe it. I am going to play Animal Crossing New Horizons every day for a long time. The thing is, this will not be a daily series. This will be a weekly series, meaning I'm going to play this game on my own leisure. But once a week, there will be an hour-long episode of my progress of my town. I'm going to go slowly. I'm not going to just do this thing that I've seen a lot of people do, where they just do all the crazy stuff that they can to get everything done as quick as possible. No. I'm going to go at my leisure. I'm going to take my time with it, and I'm going to grow and love this island. This island doesn't even have a name yet. It'll have one eventually, but right now it doesn't. And I'm very excited for this adventure with you guys. I'm going to spend the first episode just getting everything ready for the beginning of the game. Probably de-weeding some stuff, just talking to you guys. Without any further ado, I'm putting my house right here where this tree is. Can't pick that up. Tent. Build here. Yeah, that looks legitimately perfect. Yes. This is the spot, yo. Yup, totally the spot. I set up my tent. That's a big first step. You're damn right it is. Perfect location in my opinion. It's just perfect there. There's no better place I could have put that right now. Anyway, that being said, let me pick up a few pears. Can I pick that up? No? Can't pick up anything yet? Nope, I really can't. Damn, they don't let me do anything in the beginning. Alright, cool. Let's go. Ah, Rollo, you must have found a suitable spot for your tent, hmm? You're the first one back, so I suppose the others must still be searching for just the right location. You know, since you've already done some scouting, the others may appreciate your assistance. Yes, yes. Alright, cool, let's find our buddies. Where's Coach? I don't remember the other one's name. I called that one the kangaroo. You. What's your name, Sylvia, I think? Yep, it is. I used to live on a road called Sylvia. Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're Rollo, right? See, told you I had it. I'm Sylvia. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing. Boing. Okay, boing, get it? She's kangaroo. You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it, and here's where it landed. So now this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only so far I could throw the stick, but I'm liking this. Looks good to me. For real, boing? Well, if you're sure. Actually, let's think about this a little. If I put my tent here... Looks nice, don't it? Looks great. Awesome. From now on, this won't be just anywhere on the island. It's gonna be my home sweet home. You're right. I can't believe I got such an awesome spot. You rock, boing. I wonder how that coach guy is doing. He might be having as much trouble as I was. Maybe you should go see if he needs help too. Where are you, Coach? Oh, there's a rock there. You can sell that. Oh, there he is. Really? Actually, it's kind of not bad. You guys are kind of like sort of neighbors. Yo, I'm Coach. You're Rollo, right? Nice to meet you, Stubble. You already set up your tent, eh? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so it's gotta have lots of fresh air. I think this spot will do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, Rollo? I'll find you a spot. What? You'll help me find a sweet spot to put this tent? Seriously? Wow, we just met and you're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship, Rollo. Okay then. Can't wait to see the epic spot you pick for me. My tent is in your hands, Stubble. You got this. If you need me, I'll be over at the plaza visualizing how awesome island life is gonna be. Alright, because I was gonna say, I don't want him to take this spot because that has a pear thing there. And I kind of want him to be closer to Sylvia. Because these two are gonna be, you know, the first two people here. So I'm thinking maybe right here. Right? No. Maybe right here. No, that's too close to the plaza. Alright, how about instead of that, we try going right here. How close is that to... Yeah, that's honestly pretty good. It's on the other side, and it'll take away a few weeds that I really don't feel like having. Coach's tent, build here. Oh, yeah. This is the spot. Coach has got a place for his tent now. Looks like everyone has a spot picked out for their tents now. I need to get back to the plaza. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while, Really get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business. Like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. Oh gosh. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes. Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Sylvia, Tommy, and Coach can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Rollo and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. Alright everyone, let's get to it. Rollo, would you come see me for a moment? Of course. Let's talk to our buddy Tom. Rollo, I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered about the island. So when you find one lying on the ground, just press Y to pick it up. Alright. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the pear-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real pears. I hope they're real pears, otherwise that would be a real problem. Alright, bam. Got 1, got 2, 3, 4, alright, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and where's number 10? 10! Alright, we got all 10. Now let's go for 11. Or 12. Or 13. There's a stone over here. Must grab. This is my problem. I have a problem. Alright, here you go, Tom. Oh, good, Rollo. It looks like you've managed to collect up the tree branches. Huh? You found even more than I asked. I only need the 10, but I'm sure you'll find a good use for the rest. I'll take what we need off your hands now. Yes, that should be plenty for our campfire. You made it quick work of that. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker, oh ho. And speaking of surviving on this desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like pears, they smell like pears, and they even taste like pears. Well, if it looks like a bear, eats like a bear, attacks like a bear, and the poop smells like a bear's, it's probably a bear. In fact, they are 100% without a doubt genuine pears. So will you collect 6 of them for me? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Now, I'm sure that you don't need much guidance here, but just in case, if you see a tree growing pears, you can press A to shake it, then just pick the fruit up. I'm sure you'll have plenty of pears for us all in no time. Alright. Well, 1. Okay, I don't want the weeds yet. Come on, guys. Shake this tree. Pear. I got 6, but we're going to go for 9. Because listen, there's only 6 of us, but I know some people get a little hungrier. And one of us is a bodybuilder. Isn't he? So he's going to want to eat more than just 1 pear for dinner. Come on. Plus, I like to snack on stuff myself. I'm kind of a chunk-a-monk. That's what we call my son, because he's a little chubby. Alright, let's do this. Well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take those pears off your hands and get started on the preparations. There you go. Here we are. Now, is that everything? Yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. Whoa, awesome, we got our first fire. At last, allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many adventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. And perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman, Now, we may not have the kind of numbers I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore, What should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules, So take a little time to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. What should we name our island? Well, how about we call it I kind of have an idea for this, but I don't know if I should do it. Alright. I think I want to call it Arcadia Garden. Are you kidding? That's too much? Okay, I don't know if I can do that then. That was Arcadia. That was perfect. Damn. Can I Will they let me do Dalmasca? Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, is everyone ready? Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Ready? Go! You ready for this? Dalmasca! Whoa! Guitar burrow. What a splendid variety. Yes, yes. Each one a potential gem. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in order, and you can clap for the one you think is best. Rollo seems to have the enthusiasm and naming sensibilities. Let's start there. So Rollo suggested Dalmasca. Wow. Wow, that's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Dalmasca. Okay, sounds great. Absolutely. It rocks. Splendid. Then from now on, this island will be known as Dalmasca. Well, Rollo. And yes, that is a reference to Final Fantasy XII. Since you've proven yourself by naming Dalmasca, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make from this island. Of course! Yes, yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Dalmasca. Awesome. Rollo, could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for your neighbors? A word or two! So, we've settled on a name for our island, and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. Aw, yeah. Everyone have a beverage in hand? Oh, I gotta grab mine. Okay. I got mine. It's fresh juice made from pears. Our new resident representative harvested on this very island. I have a Coke Zero. Then without further ado, a toast to Dalmasca and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! Yeah. Alrighty, let's talk with our new neighbors. Coach, sitting around a campfire with cups of pear juice, it almost feels like we're family. You can call me bro. Alright, bro. A party around a campfire on a deserted island. Wow, now this rocks, boing. You handled your task perfectly. We got a nice campfire going. We're here to act as your support staff, but we've never lived on an uninhabited island before either. I'm not sure how helpful we'll be in this unfamiliar place, but we'll rely on each other as fellow residents. Yeah, we will. And let's talk to Tom. Rollo, having a good time, yes? I know this is all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. Maybe I'll go do that. Sounds good to me, but first you'll probably want this. It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well. Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages and use the things inside, press A. And when you're ready, you can move L to crawl into bed. You've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can tonight. Yes, yes, that's all from me for now. Sweet dreams, Rollo. And with that, guys, our first night here is complete. I'm not even anywhere near my house. Grab that stone. Do I have all my stuff? Okay, I do. I got 9 pears. I got 2 clumps of weeds. I got tree branches. And I got my camping cot. Awesome. All right. Let us head into our new tent. I want to let you guys know it is very late right now during the day. It is currently 9:38. So when the next day goes by, and for some reason you'll notice that it's very late. Also, look, you can look at your exit. Isn't that awesome? I thought you guys might be interested in that. Anyway. What is this? Like a radio? What's this? Oh, that makes sense. Alright, cool. Let's put you... Yeah. I believe there's a better way to do all this. So hold on. Place item. I'm pretty sure we hit this button. No, not this one. This button, this button, this button. Oh, really? None of the buttons do it? That's lame. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Gosh, man, I suck at this. Hold on. Place item. Okay, hold up. Hold up, game. And then... There we go. And we'll push this up further. 1 more, 2 more, and then I think... Yeah, we can place it in the middle for now. And this will be our cot. Rest my head for a little while? I think so. Let's rest. I'm getting sleepy. And the next day... Wow. Whoa, my dude! So, looks like you've decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way right, Daddy-O. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah, but take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. You've got to make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man, friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, if that's your scene. Yeah, an island paradise with your best pals sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. Oh yeah, I love him. Ugh. I want him tattooed. I'm getting him tattooed on me someday. Anyway, it's still pretty late. Rollo, are you in there? Oh, I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. But I do wish to discuss something with you. Yes, yes. I'll be here when you're ready. Well, it's time to get up and start our new life here in Dalmasca. Ah, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Yeah, I mean, you still woke me up in the middle of the night. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. I slept that long? Oh, yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which... I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes? What? It's your very own Nook phone! I had these made especially for island residents. Ah, I want to make sure it's working right, so could you try turning it on for me? Well, okay. Welcome. Alright. Good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. Okay, feel free to put it away now. Say, Rollo, have you ever used a smartphone before? Sure have. Very good. Then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, these Nook phones are rather easier to operate than ordinary phones. Oh yes, we simply removed most of the features. Oh, okay. I have one more thing for you. It's your itemized bill. So this includes everything. Airfare, accommodations, labor, tax, and of course your Nook phone. Bring your grand total to the modest sum of 49,800 bells. Gosh, he's such a jerk. What are bells? Oh, good one, Rollo. Wait, you're being serious? Yes, of course. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Well, bells are a currency that can be exchanged for goods or services here on Dalmasca. Ah, but there's still the problem that you don't actually have any. Yes, of course. Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of the standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. It's kind of like having a mortgage. Nook Mileage? Well, it's quite extraordinary, if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Dalmasca. I dare say, the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fees, and much more. So the bottom line is, you need 49,800 bells to pay your move-in fees. But with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. Yes, but there are more details available within your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app, and you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as resident of Dalmasca and a client of Nook Inc. Alright, whatever you say. My new life is underway. I can do whatever I want. Woohoo! Alrighty. From now on, island time will match the flow of time in the real world. Do not touch the power button when you see in the autosave indicator in the top right screen corner. You can also save and quit your game after pressing... Okay. Let's check our mail. From Nintendo. Dear Rollo, thank you for downloading the update. We'd like to give you a present to show our appreciation. Please keep an eye out for future updates as well. From Nintendo. Place in my pocket. Another one from Nintendo. Congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy. From Nintendo. Place in pocket. Alright, let's see what these gifts are, shall we? Let's open this one up. A ring con. And a simple DIY. Oh, okay. Drop this item here. Nope, you can't do that yet? Okay. Anyway, what is this? Place item. Why won't it let me see it? Okay, I don't know what that is, but alright. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run over here really quick. The fire's going. And we're going to talk to Nooks. To Tom and Tommy and Timmy and just have our conversation with him. See what's going on, you know? Ah, Rollo. Welcome. As you can see, it is quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable, Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island, or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous. Yes, yes. Oh, one more important thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think it would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it, Well, here's the thing. I see you've discovered my DIY workbench. Yes, the DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. I think it will be quite useful for island life, So shall I put you down for the next available session? I'd love to. Yes, that's the island spirit. I happen to be free right this very moment, so let's get started. Alrighty, here we go. Welcome to my DIY workshop. So I suppose workshop is overselling it a bit, When you see how simple it is to DIY, or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today, we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere, yes? For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. It is, admittedly, a little flimsy. Now then, come see me once you've collected the materials, Alright, how many do we have? 3. So I need 2 more in order to build this. Sound good, guys? Sounds good to me. Well, pick up this one. I'll pick up this one. There we go. Alrighty. Let's talk to our buddy Tom. Now we got all of our tree branches. Rollo, found the necessary materials, Well then, let's get started on crafting that fishing rod. Yes. To begin, just select a project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try. Craftable tree branch, only 5, let's craft it. Let's do it. I made a flimsy fishing rod. Yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple, provided you have the correct recipes, And that concludes my free DIY workshop. Oh, there's just one last thing. I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. I'll just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? Oh. Bam, there we go, DIY recipes. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use anytime. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I am no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips, In my experience, you should aim in front of the shadow of a fish when you cast your line, yes. I would love to see anything you manage to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. Alrighty. Let's see what else we can craft. Should I craft something using Tom Nook's workbench? Let's craft! You can get a net, a fire, and this. What else can we get? That's it? Okay. Apparently, that's all we can do. I don't really believe that, but you know what? Because, hold on. Learn. Okay. Sweet, I learned a DIY recipe for a simple DIY workbench. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go check out our Nook miles really quick. Let's claim some of these miles. Alright. Bam, 500. We're already 10th of the way there. Alrighty. That it? That all we got so far? Looks like it. That's fine. DIY recipes. Alright. Hardwood iron nugget times 1. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to collect all these weeds. We are de-weeding our entire island. This is going to take me some time. But it does give me time to talk. Which I'm okay with. Because those of you who know me, know I don't shut up. So, we officially start... Hold on, guys. I'm going to go say hi to my son really quick, because he apparently is still awake. Hold on. Okay, and I am back. That was horrible. Let's continue de-weeding. Let's talk. I hope you guys enjoyed that little segment here of me disappearing really quick. Anyway, as we de-weed, I just want to say I'm very much looking forward to this run. I deleted my original profile on Animal Crossing New Horizons because I literally just had no passion in it. Because I just didn't feel like I was having fun without having an audience watch my area grow. So, I hope that this alone will, I don't know, inspire some of you. I don't know, not inspire you. I mean, eventually you guys can come to my island. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. This is going to be great. I can't wait for you guys to see this entire island blossom and bloom into just a beautiful area for us all to just hang out one day. I don't know. This island's going to grow along with the channel, and I'm planning on making these videos every week. And of course, if eventually I open this up to the public, which I plan on doing, we can all hang out together. I'm not going to stop anybody from just coming and chilling, you know? So I'm just going to keep grabbing everything I can. Eventually we'll get better equipment, and we'll eventually be able to get our DIY workshop outside of our house, so we won't have to keep going into Nook's tent. Because I understand some people might not like that. And eventually we'll be able to go swimming, and we're going to be able to hop over stuff with a stick, and it's going to be great. I'm telling you, it's going to be so fun getting this island all set up and ready. Right now, I'm pretty sure everybody is asleep that I know of. Everybody on my village is asleep besides the Nooks. Timmy, Tommy, and Tom. But everything else should be okay. I don't know. I'm very ready. It's very different. I'm taking a major break from... Wow, we've picked up a lot of weeds. I'm taking a big break from my Zelda series, because I love the Zelda series. I love Breath of the Wild. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but sometimes you just need a little palate cleanser, you know? You just need to just chill and play some not Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing, because Animal Crossing is just one of those games, man. It's just one of those games. Really wish it would just let me pick you up. It's okay though. I'm not going to be too upset about it. Anyway, you can see these fall colors. It is like it basically looks like this in my town, except the trees are dead. Alrighty. So, yeah, there's really going to be nothing interesting in this episode besides the fact that it was the first episode, and you get to see, like, all the story part of it. Which, I mean, nobody really plays Animal Crossing for the story. They play it to build their awesome villages up, their towns, if you will. In this case, it's an island. And I'm having a blast with it, and I plan on playing this, like I said, I plan on playing this every single day. If I miss a day, it's not that big of a deal. And I will be making every Sunday, I'll be recording it. I don't know what that means for every single time I upload it. I might upload one day a week. I don't know what day it'll be. because I'm trying to think when day this will even go up. This will be going, like right now, it'll tell you the time. It is October 18th. It is a Sunday. Every Sunday I record. October 18th is the first one, and I think this will be uploaded in quite a while. It's going to be a good minute. Wow, he is falling asleep. It'll be quite a while before this goes up, because I have this planning on going up with episode 25 of Zelda, or the day after episode 25, so I don't know. This will be taking place or one of the Zelda days, so, or won't be over one of the Zelda days, it'll just be on the same day as one of the Zelda ones. What is this thing? Come on, come on, come on. Yo! Yes! I caught a black bass, the most metal of all fish. That's pretty cool. Alright, come on. Let's keep picking up some sticks. Oh, I don't have anything for that. That sucks. Oh well. It's fine. We're still only on weeding. Like, I don't know why I'm getting ahead of myself here. I weeded a lot. That's a lot of weed clumps. What am I going to be doing with it, you might ask? You know, just getting high. No big deal. But yeah. I really can't wait for next week now, because next week I get to show you all the cool stuff that I got to do. So I think that's part of the fun, is like you guys get to look forward to watching it and going, what did he do throughout the week? Like, what did I miss out on? And eventually, if we become big enough, I could stream me playing this before anything comes up, you know? And yes, of course, eventually this series will dwindle down a little bit because of, like any great thing, they're going to run out of updates, and it's just going to become, all right, this week I did the same old. But that'll be way down the line, because I don't see myself running out of anything anytime soon. Like, there's so much stuff here to do. Like, we can't access all of that stuff in the background, you know? And that won't be, I mean, by the end of the week I might, but I really don't know, you know? But this whole island, I'm planning on getting weeded, hopefully by the end of this episode. Because, man, this is taking a while. The last time I played, I also played with my girlfriend. And my girlfriend really didn't get it. Like, which is so weird to me, because usually women are the ones who are, like, obsessed with Animal Crossing that I've met. But she just couldn't get into it. Like, she tried, and she was like, She's like, this is okay. I just don't understand the hype. Which I understand. A lot of people don't understand the hype. Because it's... When you explain to somebody, I'm playing a game where I move to a island with animals to be my neighbors. It doesn't sound like the most appealing game in the world. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on, fishy. Can you stop being a jerk? Hello? Come on. You're a dick. Alright, come on. Come to Papa. What is that? Yes! I caught a yellow perch. Those yellow birds have to sit somewhere. Oh, the puns. And yeah, you're just going to see a lot of cool stuff. Like, this is just supposed to be like an update on a thing that'll grow with us, you know? And not all episodes will be at night, I promise you. This one just happened to be because I decided today I was going to film like 1 billion episodes of Zelda. I recorded 5, which is the longest I've gone with recording a game in a while. And that was just to give me more leeway, because now I'm up to episode 25, and I just uploaded episode 11, so that's 2 weeks plus now, because I got this. 2 weeks of video footage ready to go. So I don't have to worry about anything in the future, you know? And go figure, none of my stuff is busted. Like, none of my videos have you know, stopped working in the middle of a recording, which is a first in a while. Because during Zelda, it happens a lot, and I still don't know what causes it, but I'll find out at some point, I think, what causes it, and then I'm going to be very, very upset. Alright. Let me get this fish. Come on. Let's go. You are Wow, you are ugly. Yes. I caught a freshwater gobby. Time to say bye-bye. Oh, go bye. That how it's pronounced? Oh, am I wrong? Alrighty. Okay, let's continue weeding. This episode's almost over. I get an hour a week to talk to you guys and show you guys the island, so you know what? It's okay. But, quick things. I want to say a quick thank you, because this channel, I started on a whim. Like, I haven't even been uploading for 2 weeks at this point. By this point, it'll be about a month. And I'm very happy that I was able to come back to YouTube, make content, and just genuinely enjoy it again. And to the small amount of people who watch my stuff, I just genuinely appreciate it, because it makes me feel more, I don't know, it makes me feel like I have more reasoning for doing it, for one, and it just feels fun. I don't know, it feels fun. That's the only way I can really put it. Did I really de-weed like most of this already? I mean, I'm happy about it. Oh, here's a patch. Right near the plaza, too. We can't have that. I'm not planning on getting rid of any of these weeds yet. I'm probably honestly going to be a hoarder for a good bit of the beginning of the game. So, just so you know. If you see my house, and my house does not look aesthetically pleasing at the beginning of the game, it's, well, because I'm trying to make the whole town aesthetically pleasing. Let's see if we can get this fit. Okay, that is not what I wanted you to do. Okay, come on. No. Thing just had to move forward, didn't it? Alright, come on. Come on. A rock. Now it's all mine. Roll. Oh, like mineral. Clever. Alright, guys. Let's head in here really quick. Can I get a shovel yet? That would be nice. Alright, let's do this. Should I craft something using Tom Nook's workbench? Let's craft! Alright, we can get... We don't have anything for that yet, but we can craft a fishing net. I made a flimsy net. All done for now. That'll be to collect some critters, some bugs, which we will be doing. But let's do a few things. Nook Miles. I think we got a few more. Did we? No? That's lame. Really? Alright, custom designs, map, rescue service. Can't, what, am I allowed to, like, just leave? Alright, we're gonna... Alright. There we go. Let's collect some pears. I want to collect a few sticks, because before I end this episode... hold on, game. No! Don't get me! Oh, you bastards! That's lame. Anyway, we can pick up this. I was hoping I could catch the wasp. I didn't, though. Instead, I got stung. Come on. Some sticks, please. I got stung. Can the game please just be nice to me? Okay. 1. Acorn. Acorn and a stick. Before I end this episode, we are doing this. Okay, you know what? I'm ready now. Wait, hold on. Run. I screwed up. I'm gonna pass out if they get me. Oh, shit. I'm dead. I'm out. I'm passed out. Game over. Oh, my goodness. Alright. I'm really getting Nook Miles for that? No way. I did. Take the sting out. 300 miles. That's ridiculous. Come on. Oh, there we go. Another stick. I just want to do this one thing, game. Come on. Okay, whatever. I really... Alright, that's the button. It's just a basic action button. A. Stop. I just need a few more sticks. Game, please. Okay, I'll take it. Oh my god. Come on. This game is just like, you want to end this episode? You're going to have to wait. Like, I appreciate the bells, you know, but... Okay, how many do I have? I have 4? I have 4. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of stuff for the beginning of the game. Alright, there we go. That's number 5. Now let's go to our workbench. Oh, I didn't even pick up a bug yet. Oops. Alright, we're almost done, I promise. I just got one more thing to do, okay? Let's craft. Let's craft that campfire. Oh, it's only 3? Come on, game. Why are you messing with me? I thought it was 5. I made a campfire. All done for. Or all done now. Not all done for. Jesus. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna grab this. Yes, I caught a moth and I had a ball doing it. Whoa. Yes, I caught a cricket. Alright. We're gonna end this here, guys. But first, we have our house. And right by our house, right here, I don't think I like it there. Okay, not like that. Let's set our campfire up. Let's head inside of our tent. And with that, guys, how do I turn the light on? Whatever. No, game. It's gonna be backwards, isn't it? Yep. Alright. Alright, guys. In the next episode. I'll see you guys next week. My character's got a long hour. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.